When we last left our chosen, the party was in the middle of a life-or-death grudge match that mostly involved the activities that Vickle has been involved with. At first, the battle wasn't going very well, and it looked like the party was done for. But channeling the power of the stars above, Mirrodin MVP'd the fuck out of the battle. Healing his friends and blasting the faces off the enemies, it came down to Mirrodin striking the final blow that won the battle. The scary woman, forcing them to battle to the death, begins clapping overjoyously. She is entertained and pleased by what has transpired. She boops Luvi right next to Vickle, and she begins clinging to him like a small crying child, because she is a small crying child. The woman then boops the party back into the city at the place of their choosing, the Four Seasons Hotel, where they can rest. The party receives special treatment at the hotel due to Vickle saving the owner of the hotel back when his adventure first started. The party is then welcomed by a half-orc butler that escorts them to the penthouse on top of the hotel, as it is the only room available. Having access to the penthouse, the party can rest and relax to the fullest, as there is every possible relaxation amenity. Getting a nice big meal of their choosing, the party attempt to talk and get to know each other, but to no avail. Vickle, however, is faced with the question, where's Livy? Having to explain to Luvi that in the most considerate way he's capable of, but she is the most emotional child, but she, being the most emotional child she is, broke. Exploding with burning, radiant energy in a massive sphere, Luvi begins screaming as her celestial powers go out of control. Not being able to get close enough to stop her, Vickle is painfully burned, but Yonkai pushed through the pain and managed to grab a hold of her and calm her down. The party and the hotel employees are left in a state of what the fuck just happened. Everyone then manages to calm down and turn in for the night, but many concerns run through their minds. Not only do they have their own problems, but there's a small child in their life now that possibly has worse ones. And where's my script? Okay. Scroll down. So Vickle's sleeping through the morning as he normally does. You two wake up fairly early. Like, you went to bed really late at night, but you guys are a little more grown up than Vickle. So you generally wake up earlier anyway. Plus you get up for your like morning training and stuff. Yanko, when you wake up, you have a lot of things that you want to do, a lot of questions that you want to ask. But the only thing you can do is you have some questions for Aqua about last night.
Yes.
So, do you do anything before going to see Aqua, or?
I'll first see if what the Nearden's doing, because we're in the same room.
Oh, you're in the same room?
Yeah.
So y'all had like your own rooms, but there was a room there for everyone.
I didn't know that. Well, then I'll go. What's on the way there? Is Nearden's room on the way there?
It's all in the same hallway, so.
Then I will knock. I'll bang on Nearden's door to wake him up, and then I'll go see Aqua.
Joke's on you, Mirrodin isn't there.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that.
Mirrodin's in a tree somewhere.
No, Mirrodin likes to wake up at dawn, and he is most likely in the bathhouse.
Roll a perception check, Yonkai.
Block.
You know when someone's having like a nice steamy bath and like they have lots of like bath soaps and stuff like that, you can smell all that there from the bathhouse where you are, because it's all in the same like building. So you can actually smell a bath being run. So chances are that's where Mirrodin is.
I'll just smells like a clean mirror, and then I'm gonna go over to Aqua's door and knock on it.
You knock on the door. There's no answer.
I'll knock once more and wait.
You wait about half a minute and still nothing. But you notice kind of like poking out of the bottom of the door frame, like right underneath the door, not all the way out, but it's like just nudged out. There's a letter down there.
I'll pull the letter out and I'm gonna open it up and read it.
Sorry I had to leave early to take care of some business. I'll be around though. See you later.
I fold that up and I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay. There's some leftover food from last night, but the thing that stands out the most is that the damage from Luffy is repaired. Someone must have done it at some point while you were asleep.
Erky. Well, knowing Mirrodin, I'm going to set a trap for him real quick.
Ha!
You know what they do in like anime when they set open slightly a door slightly and they put a little like bucket or like the chalk,
Yes.
and then when they open it up,
So you're
it's gonna
gonna
land on them.
Kakashi Sensei?
A little bit.
Okay, do you want to go with water or chalk?
What's available? Hold on.
Roll investigation check. If you don't
Okay.
have the items yourself.
I do not.
Okay.
Let me click.
You managed to find the bucket of water. Easy enough.
Perfect.
I mean, you essentially just get like something from the kitchen and fill it with water, and then put it above the door.
I'm gonna put it above the bathroom door.
Okay, so
And then
for that, roll a stealth to see how well you set it up so he won't notice. Still, okay, so when he does his check, he has to beat a 17.
Yes.
Alright, so you set that up, and
then I'm gonna go to dinner or breakfast.
Breakfast. Is this dinner time already? Oh man, it's like we're way too long.
Right.
Entire day is gone.
Right. Anyways, I'm going.
Mirrodin's been in the bath this whole time. He's gonna be a prune.
Yeah.
So as you said,
No, by the time Yonkai is like finishing this, like Mirrodin is kind of finishing his bath and heading towards breakfast as well.
So roll perception check as you come through the door.
I don't know. I actually think Mirrodin would go from the bath straight to the dining hall.
Yep. So there's still a door leading to it. So.
Yeah, and that's where I didn't put it in your like room door. I put it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Perception.
Oh.
Shit.
So you open the door and you kind of just mostly dried yourself off, and now you're completely soaked again. And your hair is just like drooped down.
I'm gonna just scowl at Yonkai.
Did she see me, or does he see me, or am I actually like?
Well, you're
in the
You're in the dining room, you said, right? Eating?
Yeah, I'm in the dining room.
Yeah,
eating
so that's
breakfast.
where Mirrodin said he was going, so I'd imagine you can see each other now.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Ikeen is
Morning.
also laughing.
I bet. I'll let out a huge laugh and be like, "So how was your bath?"
Which one?
Warmer than this.
Yeah, I bet. Well, go dry off. What are you
Then,
doing? You'll catch a cold.
Mirrodin goes over to Yonkai and shakes his hair at him. Spraying him.
I see. Touche. I'll take a scoop of my soggy eggs now and eat them.
Wasn't it spaghetti that you had?
Yeah, but it's breakfast.
Yeah, but I said it was leftovers.
Oh. Well,
I mean, you can
gonna
make
eat...
eggs. It'd be a wisdom check, though.
I'm not making no eggs. I'll eat leftover spaghetti.
Okay. Don't let those leftovers go to waste.
Yeah.
So you eat some reheated spaghetti. Still pretty decent. I mean, it was only made like a few hours ago, so still decently good.
I'll just...
Mirrodin, there's some leftover eggplants that they had for in case you wanted more, but you would have to prepare your food again if you want breakfast.
Bean.
Yep.
So, do you want to make your breakfast, or can you hear me?
Repeat. Sorry. Yeah. What was that?
Do you want to make breakfast?
Mm.
Okay. So for you,
Yes.
you have to actually prepare your food because it's just fuck, eyelash.
Yep. Fair enough. Anyone can do
So
that.
it's a wisdom check. Eyelash
Roll your
poking.
wisdom.
So you know how the food's supposed to look, but when you do it, it doesn't look like it. You kind of just take an eggplant and kind of just like you take a knife, but instead of chopping, you kind of just use the blunt hand and just start squishing it.
Can't be that bad.
All right, so you're just gonna eat it raw, squished up.
Can I attempt to? Just so I can rub it in his
No,
face?
I think we're gonna try and throw it in a pan and maybe cook it a bit more.
So, because before it was what, eggplant salad, correct?
Eggplant.
Yeah, the meal that you had last session was eggplant, candied fish, and like this eggplant salad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just gonna fry up the eggplant.
Yes.
So roll another wisdom check.
Pew.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
You're better at burning things or using fire.
The accuracy is uncanny.
He's not good with a blade, but he's good at burning things. So yeah, you managed to fry up some leftover eggplants that you squished up. Basically make like you add some of the other stuff. You kind of like rip it up into pieces, and you make like a makeshift stir fry with eggplant and candied fish. And there's some.
Oh, that'd be cool. That sounds pretty good.
So you have a stir fry for breakfast and leftover spaghetti. That's okay. It's like all carbs.
While we're eating, I'm gonna read my demonology book.
Okay, for that, do an investigation check on the book as you're reading through it.
Click.
You should probably finish eating first so your brain works. Okay.
Understood. That's fair.
Here's like reading the book. Hold on, my eyes haven't adjusted yet. Puts the book down.
Keep reading the same line over and over.
Oh my god, I do that all the time.
Where you're reading and then you reread the thing you read.
Yeah, and then you're like rereading it again because you're like, wait, I can't comprehend.
My eye needs to go down a line. Shit.
Yeah.
So as you guys are sitting down eating your breakfast, you hear a knock on the door.
I'll gesture Mir to go get it. I gesture to Mir to go get it.
What?
Oh my god.
Mir's still waking up.
Alright, well, I go check it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, go check what? What happened?
There's a knock on the door.
Oh, wow! Oh.
He gets up, throws his hands in the air. Fine.
Yeah.
So you both go to the door, essentially.
Okay.
And as you're like going to the door after like the first two knocks, you hear, Mr. Allspike, I need to have a few words with you about last night. Could you please come out?
I'm like, who's Mr. Allspike? And I look to Mir, and I look back to the guy.
You haven't opened the door, yeah. You just hear this as you're like walking to it.
Got it.
Okay, so you open the door.
Yeah, I'll open the door. I'm like, who's Mr. Allspike?
You see Henrik, the half-orc butler guy. Your other companion, the one who checked you into the rooms. The large fellow.
Bickle?
Yes, his last name is Allspike.
I'm like, it's an interesting name. Anyways.
I heard there was an incident last night that caused some damages to the room. I hope everything was alright, but what exactly happened?
Our friend wasn't that great at breaking some bad news to his little sister there, and she had an outburst.
Oh, I see. Do you mind if I come in to assess the state of the room, as in case there's some damage deposit that needs to be paid?
I'm like, of course, but remember, he's the one that checked in, not us.
I know, that's why I was asking for him.
That's good. Come in.
So he comes in,
I-
he looks around, he sees the kitchen area, which was mentioned, that was like basically disintegrated, and it's completely like fine. He's like looking around, kitchen, like that's strange. Several of the employee staff that was up here mentioned that the dining room was destroyed and some of the kitchenware got thrown across the room and burned. He's looking around like, I don't see any burns. What happened again? He looks very confused.
I'm like, I don't know. It was trash last time we saw it. We just woke up, and then I gestured to my burns on my body, and I'm like, this clearly happened.
Yeah, he sees the burns on you. It's like sunburns, but almost destroying the skin completely.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh, that is quite severe. He actually pulls out of his little, like his chest pocket where he would normally have a handkerchief, and there's a little tiny bottle. Here, when you take a bath, apply this to your skin. It's meant to help with burns. He
I'll
gives
take
you,
it.
like, basically some, bath stuff. So the bath water helps with
Lotion?
burns.
Okay, got it.
I mean, yeah, it's essentially lotion, but you put it on while you're in a bath.
I say, oh, Henrik, thank you.
Of course. He looks around, just like making sure that like there isn't any leftover damage. He's like, well, if there's no damage, then I guess everything's fine. I'll have to have a talk with the employees. Also, one of them had rabies for some reason.
Oh, I'm like, that would
He's in
be
the
from
hospital.
that was from him collecting certain dinner for one of our companions.
Your companions ate a rabies-infested creature?
No, well, yeah. It's a snake. He's a snake. We call him Snake.
Oh, the thing that was wrapped around Vickel's neck, that wasn't decoration.
No. Au contraire.
Well, uh, in any case, enjoy the rest of your stay. He leaves in like the most confused. I need to have a talk with the employees. Look.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Like they were in like fear when they left.
Mhm.
So when they told him about what happened, he came out here expecting worse and sees that there's nothing wrong. And then you explain it to him, and he's like, I'm not ready for today.
Before you go, Hendrik, I have a question. Would you be able to point me in certain directions in this city? It's fairly new to me still.
Oh, sure. Where would you like to go?
First of all, I need to sell and buy a few things, as well as I need to meet my friend Hope and also see Lucia.
Well, I don't know who this Hope is, but selling things just down the street from us, there is a market district. You can sell literally anything there.
Fantastic.
Lucia, down the main street in the bottom sector of the city, there is a cathedral. Just south of the market district, in fact. So you can do it along the way.
Perfect.
And I don't know who this Hope is.
Magic shop.
Oh, that's over in the business district.
Perfect.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, you were there once, but you took a completely different route.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anything else?
I'll give him a bow and thank him for all his hard work, as well as the lotion.
Of course. Anyway, and he leaves the room. And I scrolled down too far. Hold on. So you learned from the magic shop that the goddess of light, Lucia, is probably the best bet to deal with your demon, your parasite problem. Your tapeworms.
Understood.
Yeah, and you know about the cathedral. Um, well, you'll know it when you see it. Mirrodin, you remember that Yangtai brought Hope to the magic shop? They probably have a selection of books that you can peruse as well. You also saw a public park in which you can explore. It's in between the crafting and business district. So you can choose to stick together or go do your own things, but several things you have to do, you kind of have to do together anyway, like shopping.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Well, we'll stick together while we can, and then whenever we have to split ways, we'll split ways. Isn't that right,
Yeah.
Mimir?
I mean, besides the
That's
cathedral,
right.
you're basically going to the same places.
Pretty much. I probably have to go to the crafting district after.
Yeah.
I'll do that along the way. Let's take a look. See.
Okay, so you finish up your breakfast. You have your bath. Did you want to practice in the training room a bit first?
Yeah, for an hour or two.
Okay. Which weapon did you want to practice with?
There's not. I can't. Bullets are expensive. Of course, I want to learn that, but
You only have the 6 bullets in the chamber.
yeah. I'll.
Oh, I think
practice...
Mirrodin wants.
Huh?
I think Mirrodin wants to test out his knives.
Okay.
So we're both gonna train for 2 hours then.
Okay. So there are like target practice and dummies. The room is also soundproofed, so if you are using firearms, you're not making a noise.
I'll practice for the 6 bullets. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be done within an hour, and then after that, I'll just work on my Gian.
Okay, so for the gun, roll just a dex check.
Okay. Oops. Oh shit. Everything disappeared on me. Click.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you have the target practice. Basically, with the 6 bullets, you make the pentagram sign, like a 4-star or 5-pointed star, and then right in the center where the bullseye is, you shoot right in the center.
I make my target first, and then I shoot the center.
Yes. And now you're out of bullets.
Yeah.
So I have it set up in your sheet the bullets that you have on hand, which is just the 6, and then bullets in gun.
Mhm.
Yeah. So now
I
you're
just put them down.
yeah, you fire them all and out.
I look down and I'm like, well, that was fun while it lasted. Now I'm gonna watch Mir and probably give him pointers.
So Mirrodin, you're practicing with your daggers?
Yes.
Okay, so which dagger first?
Probably both daggers. Like, I think he wants to learn like how to throw them properly.
So just do a dagger.
Yeah, you're not gonna use any of like venom or anything.
Okay, you're just gonna learn to throw them. So just roll a dex check to get the hang of them.
Can she do an extra roll? Because I'm giving her pointers on how to do this.
You can do, technically, because they're daggers, they're light weapons, you can do a bonus action offhand strike. So you can do, like, attack action and then bonus action attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so you throw one, it kind of flops and just... So roll the other one.
Pew. Fuck yeah!
Holy fuck, there you go.
So you throw one, it's like, okay, that's not how daggers work. Yeah, just like, throw it on the ground in front of you. Yeah. Then the other one, Yonkai guy gives you pointers, right? And you fling it at one of the targets, and not quite as accurate and creative as Yonkai's bullet target, but you do hit dead center on a target.
Nice.
Cool. Mirrodin's a quick study, I suppose.
Yay. Good.
If at first you don't succeed, throw another knife.
Yes.
John Wick 3. The scene where they're just throwing knives at each other, but like some of them are just like flopping off of each other.
Oh, I haven't seen the third one yet.
I haven't either.
There's just a scene where they're throwing knives. So with that out of the way, let's see here. That's pickle stuff. I'll skip that. So first you're going shopping, correct? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's right next to the hotel. As you can see on the map, yeah, Four Seasons Hotel, and then you just literally go that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Marcus first.
Okay, so as two of you go do your shopping and stuff, you go to the market district. It's fairly busy even in the morning. It's like there's some sort of pandemic.
Oh.
That would be empty if that was the case.
Yeah.
Unless people are freaking out and impulse buying out of fear.
I see that.
Yeah. It's sunny outside. You keep an ear open for like anything happening around the city, like just people talking. But it's sunny and pretty outside, not a cloud in sight, and biking hates the shit out of it.
Good.
You just stare directly into the sun. It hurts your eyes a bit, but biking is like, stop it!
I stare harder. Look you.
Like when you have a small child that you're giving a bath to, and you like pour water on their head to like wash their hair out, and they're like, no! So roll perception checks, both of you. As you're like out
before
in the
that,
yes.
I'm gonna be like, excellent. I need more cheerfulness. I need all of it.
Right, let in the good. Little Nicky.
Yeah.
You just go to a Popeye's chicken. Let in the awesome.
We need to be happier.
Okay. So, you hear a couple of things. Just people talking to themselves as they're like shopping for like basic stuff, like grocery shopping or whatever. You hear some people talking about this one guy named Lumine and how he resembles the hero Loon, though he's probably just mimicking his idol.
Oh.
You hear a couple other people talking, just like two like old like housewife type people. They're just talking. It's like no one's doing patrols in the warehouse district anymore. The Heroes Guild should really get someone on it. And,
What was that one?
so you hear about the warehouse district right next to here. That there's no one
Okay.
doing patrols there anymore.
Got it.
And it's right next to the residential and the market district, so people are complaining about it.
Got it. Good to know.
Yeah, so you might want to check into the guild, see if there's a job on that. And Yonkai,
Sounds good.
the stuff you wanted to sell, the
Yeah.
Mithril Sablers, you find like a weapon and armor stall.
Yeah.
It's just like normal weapons and armor and stuff like that. Nothing like crazy unique or magic. This is just like the surplus store essentially.
Yeah.
The sabers, the Mithril Sabers, you can get 50 gold each. Unless
Okay.
you want to haggle for more.
I'll try and haggle a bit.
How much did you want to haggle it for?
I want to get 100 for each.
100 for each. Alright, roll persuasion.
Oh no! Where's my persuasion?
You know what? For the sake of fairness, I'll roll to see if he gets a 1.
Okay.
He gets a 4.
Oh my god! Damn it!
He looks at you. He sees that you don't really have much on you, so he out of the kindness of his heart, he'll give you each saber for 60 gold each. So.
I'm like, deal.
Alright. So 120 gold for both sabers combined.
Perfect.
Alright. And then the half plates you wanted to sell, the extra half plate.
Yeah.
Alright. Since it is like already used and you didn't do any maintenance on it, he can only give you about maybe 200 for it.
Okay.
Unless you
Wait.
want-
Wait a minute. Hey, what's wrong with the half plate?
Well, it's used, like you took it off a body. There's the one that you're wearing, which was put together, which is like brand new,
Right.
and then the one you looted from a dead body.
Yeah, the
boss.
one I got. The one I got from the boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You see your stab wounds on it.
Yeah,
you,
I'm gonna look it up. Like, no, 200 is a fair price. It's usable, but I mean, there's a lot of dings in it, so I'll just do 200 for it.
Alright. The scale mail, again, it's your old one, so he can only give you about 20 gold.
I'll barter to get it up to 35 gold.
35, roll persuasion.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. You got a 19, so
God damn.
Oh,
unfortunately no.
Alright, 20 gold it is.
And the tomahawk, since they're covered in zombie guts, he can give you maybe a gold each.
I'll be like, come on, I can clean that guts off. Come on, and then I'm
Yes,
gonna
you
be.
probably could clean them off the merchant. It's like just leaning over the counter. Yeah, you probably could clean them off.
I'm gonna clean them off.
Alright, so just do a wisdom check to maintenance your weapons.
Alright.
There you go, yeah, you managed to clean them off. You get like some of your water skin, just wash it
I
off.
just washed off. Yeah.
Like they're pretty decent looking now. And use one of your other blades, kind of like sharpen the edge a bit, or try to. And they're decent enough. You'll give you 2 gold each.
I'm like 2 gold each. You can at least do 5, and then I'm gonna barter because
Oh, that's another persuasion.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, because the proof is that these did real good for me. You can see what I've done with them. Shit.
You got a 13.
That's
So,
fair.
2 gold is
2
what he's
gold
offering.
each. Alright. 2, 4. Alright. 53.
Now, you said you wanted to get a bag of holding, correct?
Yeah, I'm also selling my chest too, though.
Oh, your chest?
Yeah.
Hold on, I actually gotta find the price on chests here.
I have no idea. Chest is, I'm sorry.
Veteran gear. Chest itself, not the contents of the chest?
No, just
Okay.
the chest.
Chest itself. Where is chesticles? Chest. He can give you maybe 3 gold. Seems like this chest has been through some experiences. Going through dimensions and stuff.
Yeah. It doesn't have any decrease. Still holds everything well.
Yeah.
you could argue that it increases the price since it's been out of this world.
I mean, you could use that as a pitch, but remember, you're selling things secondhand, essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna gesture to Mirta and be like, huh? Huh? Come on.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
You got a 6, so you know what? He'll give you market price, 5 gold.
Yeah. Thanks, Mirta.
Huh.
That's 25
You're
pounds
welcome.
off your ass.
Yeah. Huzzah!
The bag of holding you'll have to go to the magic shop for.
Okay.
'Cause that's
Oh, the magic shop, you say? Good to know. I got an acquaintance there.
And the crossbow parts and the pistol parts that you found.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's what I got.
threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I don't know how that fucking just happened. This is burning.
Oh my.
Guilty chunks. The parts for the weapons, you'll have to go to a tinkerer for it, which there is one in the crafting district. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well then, we're still gonna buy some stuff here.
Okay, what kind of stuff?
I need to buy pistol ammo.
Pistol ammo. Okay,
Yeah.
so a pack of 15 for 10 gold, I think was my price. Hold on, pistols. Yeah, pack of 15 bullets for 10 gold.
Okay. What's the max I'm allowed to keep on me?
As much as you can carry.
So I'll take.
This isn't
60...
League of Villains where it's like, oh, you can only
Yeah.
hold 5 of this. And I was like, no, if you have a storage container and carry away, you can carry it. As long as you can, like,
Okay.
Now, the chest thing I wasn't aware of, so I'm letting that slide. But
Yeah,
you're walking around with a treasure chest strapped to your ass. Like,
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I forgot about it too myself because it comes with like the Monster
I
Hunter
know,
kit
I
or
know.
whatever. Um.
As long as
Well,
you have
then
like
what I'll
a backpack
I
that
w-
like you can just
yeah,
shove your shit around it.
I'm gonna buy a gun belt if that's possible.
Okay, just so you have the pistol things loaded.
Yeah.
The pack of bullets comes with those little like revolver loader things where you just put all 6 in at once.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I will buy 60 of those then. 60
six.
bullets, so
Oh,
technically
so 4 packs.
10 packs, I think. No, 4 packs, because 15, 15, yeah.
Yeah, 15 times 4 is 60. So
Yeah,
40
so
gold though is the price.
40 gold. Yeah, so there we go. And then I have 60 bullets.
And a gun strap. Since you bought like a whole bunch of bullets, he'll throw in a strap for free. It's a belt.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
perfect. I'm gonna put that belt on, holster my revolver, and head on out of Dodge.
Basically, you look like Resident Evil character once they get the extra like gun holder pouch things,
Yeah.
and it shows like your actual model.
Yep. And then so I bought the bullets I need. Do.
Can Mirrodin sell his things there?
Yeah. What things were you selling in? It was
Let me just take a look. Rapier, short bow, quiver of arrows, leather armor, 2 daggers, and a crowbar.
Alright, let's start with the rapier. Since again you took it off a dead body, he can give you 10 gold for the rapier, unless you want.
Is it? Can I clean it?
It's not that it's clean. It's just like worn, like used.
Oh.
Unless you want to haggle for more.
You said 10 gold? Or?
Yes. 10 gold, yeah.
Mirrodin's gonna accept that for the rapier.
Okay.
Short bow.
Short bow.
Mhm.
Since that wasn't really used, it's just left in the items. You know what? He will give a little bit higher for the short bow because it wasn't used. He'll
Alright.
give you 15 for the short bow.
Mirrodin will accept that.
Okay. And the quiver arrows, he'll give you a gold.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Arrows aren't particularly expensive.
No. I figured that.
I think it's like
Alright, leather armor?
individual arrows are like 5 silver each or something. Okay, what was the other items you want to sell?
Leather armor?
Leather armor. Hold on. Leather armor sheet. Now this was worn and kind of got, stabbed up a bit from the person wearing it and getting injured. He can give you 5 gold for leather.
Is Mirrodin able to clean it up a bit, or?
It's ripped up, like it has signs of battle on it.
Mm.
That would take an actual to fix that. It would take a tool check, which I don't think you have.
No. Alright, I'll accept that. 5?
Yeah, 5 gold. It's still wearable. It's just like
Okay.
it has holes.
Alright.
The 2 regular daggers, they were used
Yes.
as well. One of them took significant damage, so he can give you maybe like 75 silver for the broken one, and then 1 gold for the other one. Yeah, one of the daggers that you took was subjected to a nat 1, but bad severity, so it got some damage to it.
Sure, let's go with that, actually.
Okay. So basically, 1 gold, 75 silver in total for both daggers combined.
Okay, and then the crowbar.
Crowbar? I mean, that's a useful tool, but if you want to sell it, you can sell it. Crowbar. He can give you a gold.
Alright. I'm cool with that.
Okay, and you wanted to buy, what was it, herbalism kit there?
Yeah,
Yunker?
I need to buy a herbalism kit, a poisoner kit. I have to see what else I can buy at this
Right. Well, the
district.
herbalism kit, you find merchants selling just like basic basic items and stuff like that, basic venturing gear
Mhm.
and camping stuff. You do find a couple of kits. There is a herbalism kit. You can get it for 5 gold.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay. But the
Mm,
poisoner's kit's gonna run you down. There's only one being sold right now,
Okay,
and it's being sold for 75 gold.
okay. Give me a sec.
Unless you want to haggle down.
Yeah, no, I was going to. I'll haggle it down to 50 if I can.
Okay. Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oof.
They rolled a 14, so 75.
Deal, I'll do 75. 2 plus 5 is 38. There we go. That's right. Good. Poisoner's kit. Oop.
And what things did Mirrodin want to buy?
Um,
By the way, with herbalism kit, you do need ingredients,
Yeah.
which are
I figure for both I
yeah,
would need ingredients.
unless you're Jesus,
But
but you're not
yeah.
yet.
what did Mugen want to buy again? Just check.
Let's see here, because they do sell healing herbs for the herbalism kit, and purge root, which can be used to make the antitoxins.
Ooh, purge root. Yeah, I'll buy some purge root.
Alright, so it's 15 gold per root.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But the potions are 50 gold by themselves.
Yeah, it's true.
So you're buying just the material, which you can then make yourself now.
I'll buy 2 purge roots then.
So it's 30 gold.
Okay.
You want to buy some healing herbs and make your potions? They're only 10 gold a herb.
Purging root. Yeah, I'll buy 3.
3 healing
So it'll
herbs?
be 30. Yeah, so
Yeah.
1,
Oh, right.
3 healing herbs.
All Mirrodin wanted to do was kind of upgrade his own weapon, like to see if he could upgrade like his armor or his like quarterstaff. Like, did they have a different quarterstaffs that could
Quarterstaffs?
that he could use?
Let me see here. The weapons available. I don't think I have any quarterstaff-based weapons. I do not. They mostly have a lot of the weapons you'll notice that are for sale, besides like basic stuff, which is the same that you already have. The only unique weapons are like more mechanical-based weapons and armor.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, armor.
druids can't use metal armor, unfortunately.
Nope.
Mhm.
Oh, so Mirrodin is totally not digging this store.
Yeah. They can use metal weapons, but they can't use metal armor.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
um.
You do see a selection of guns. It's just like guns on the tables. Guns.
So to see a blacksmith about silvering my Geon, I'd have to go see
That's
in
in
the
the
business.
crafting district.
Crafting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then
you
I am done in the marketplace.
okay, so you learn in the marketplace. This is where they sell all the goods that are being produced.
Yeah.
The crafting district simply makes the stuff.
Yeah.
But you can go there to commission certain things.
Yeah.
Like getting a silvered weapon, you can go straight there and just get it silvered. The business district does have some shops, but it's usually more of the market is like more bulk goods. Like there's lots of surplus of basic things, basic weapons, armor, and some unique ones. And most of any item that you will buy, you find in the market district. But for anything special or magic or custom made, you have to go to the crafting and or business districts and see the maker for it personally. so you're done in Market District. Mirrodin, anything else that you needed to do?
Mirror.
Well, that was the only two things that he really wanted to do was see if he could get better armor.
Oh yeah, you'd have to go to a blacksmith then.
Smith? Okay.
Yep.
Then shall we go to the blacksmith, young guy?
Sure. I need to go that way anyways.
So as you're just doing your shopping and all that, and then you realize, well, there's nothing else we can do here. Might as well go to the next place. While you're exploring the Market District, you hear someone yelling out. Roll a perception.
Perception.
Oh yeah, you both notice it. You see someone running after a market stall gets knocked over. You also don't notice any Heroes Guild members or City Guard around, and then you kind of come to the conclusion, is things really that bad? Big market area, there's no one here on duty.
Yeah, I'll go investigate.
Okay, so you go to the market stall, and the market stall wasn't just knocked over, it was destroyed, and it's like flipped up.
Oh my.
Yeah, the person in the market's kind of like stuck underneath the stall itself.
Oh. Oh my.
Athletics to try to lift him out, or lift the stall up. Oh yeah. you see, it's like, oh, this person's hurt. You just pick the thing up, move it to the side.
Are you okay, small thing?
Yeah, it's a little old gnome man.
Oh god.
He mentions that, let's see here. He points to the person that was running. You see like a crowd of people being pushed to the side. There's something wrong with that man. And you notice where the person probably grabbed the market stall, there's some burning handprints on it. Like someone grabbed it and then they burned their hands into it.
Oh my. Okay. Okay.
He didn't steal anything. He just freaked out at the price and just ran off.
Oh my. Okay then.
You can.
What do you think, Mir?
I think, yeah, Mirrodin would just like shrug. It's like, well, that's weird, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't really sound like any trouble, though.
I think that man might need help, though. He seemed really sick and sweaty. Yonkai, you remember something that you wrote in your notebook. History, yes, you can. Okay. You did write it down. It would be 13 since you did write it down.
Okay.
It's in your character sheet. This city has a drug problem.
Right.
That person's possibly a danger if left alone. And as you witnessed a moment ago, there's no one on duty.
Alright, well, I'm willing to go subdue him and take him to the authorities.
See, now Mirrodin didn't know this.
Yeah, I'll tell Mirrodin and be like, so this place has a drug problem. Maybe we should go subdue this guy and get him some help.
Oh, so he's a threat to others?
Yep.
Potentially. He didn't hurt this guy too much, just threw a market stall onto him.
Just, oh yeah, a little dangerous. I'll wave to the small gnome. We'll take care of it, and then we'll run off after him.
He just gets up, brushes himself off.
Yeah, Mirrodin will.
And he's like, please see that you do. He's just brushing himself off. He's picking up his merchandise that kind of got broken a bit.
Yeah.
Like, aw. He's selling different colored crystals that glow.
That's cute.
I know. He's like, they're all broken.
Oh my life's work!
I have more, but still, these cost money. Roll survival to track down the person. He's kind of gotten a head start.
Oh,
survival.
Okay, you actually match.
Excellent. How about our druid?
Shit.
You chase after Yonkai, essentially.
Yeah.
So he's gotten some distance from you, but he ran north through the alleys and into the back district with all the warehouses.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you're running after the person. You start to catch up to the person. You see someone running off in the distance, but they're like really fucking fast. And you notice the ground is like you don't feel it because you're wearing
Skims.
like boots and stuff, but you notice the ground, the stone like not tiles. What are they called? Like the asphalt for the roads,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
That's starting to like get melty as he's running.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong?
Oh, so
Yeah.
Is this
weird.
man gonna explode?
Don't know.
Is this like an Iron Man 3 type of deal? Where, like people like spontaneously combust?
Not quite, but there's fire involved.
All
Anyway, so
right.
you start to catch up to this person. You notice that like the edges of like buildings as he's turning corners, trying to get away from you, they're broken, like smashed off, like just
Oh
like the
god.
edges of the corners. As he's like running past and he's kind of like bashing into things. You keep running after the person. Eventually, you come to a dead end alley. You see the person at the end of the alley, panicking as the wall in front of him is too big to break or leak over. And you just hear him panicking. Oh God, fuck! Didn't tell me it was gonna hurt so much. Shouldn't have trusted him.
I'm gonna hold my shield between me and him and be like, "All right, buddy, you gotta tell us what's going on so we can help you."
He turns around and sees you. Get away from me! I can't stand for everything. He's like holding the wall and it sounds like he wants to vomit. But you see the man's clothes begin to like burn off his body and he starts expanding.
Can Mutant use frostbite to cool him down?
You can try roll frostbite. Alright, he has to con save. It mostly just hurts him. He does take that damage, however.
Oh no.
Whoops. I'm sorry, I wasn't helping.
Yeah, no, he failed to save, but it's not strong enough to overwhelm the heat happening to him.
So he's trying to vomit?
No, his body is burning and expanding.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you see him start to turn into like this burning, molten creature made of like molten steel almost.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and hold on, I will.
It's better not happen to you one day, Yonkai.
I better not. I'll be like, Viking, you got anything on this?
Viking's like, what the fuck? And you begin to see this creature. He's not huge, he's just blobby. I just wanted to be stronger. Not like this. And he begins basically like screaming and flailing his molten tendrils around, spewing like molten steel on the ground and the walls around him.
My god.
Roll initiative. But Viking does mention something. He's probably gonna kill you. Maybe you should let me take over.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Back to your hole.
You mean your hole?
You stay away from my holes.
Alright, so you guys are going first. He does take that damage. Right. But his body's heating too much that it seemed to have done some effect to him. But his body's heating too much to cause anything significant.
Yeah.
And let's see here. There we go. And Yonkai, it's your turn.
I have no idea how to take care of this glob.
Like the ground around him is burning, and his body looks way too hot to touch with your body.
You don't say. Come on.
Think the T-1000 from Terminator 2, the liquid metal, but molten steel. Instead of just regular liquid metal.
That makes it so much harder.
Yeah, no.
Ah. Guess I will. I can't. I don't have nothing to like investigate it there. I don't want to do anything. That's just a waste. I guess I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, man. I got put you out your misery, and I'm gonna go up to here and range here.
You just bought
45.
some bullets.
That's the plan. Let's see. Thing is though. Turn this music up because it's really.
Is my music too loud, or?
No, it's good. I gotta turn it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is the range on my revolver? Oh, I'm
100
plenty
feet.
of range. I'm good. I'm gonna just, pop right at his head.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Remember, when
Click.
the clip is empty, you have to use an action to reload.
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, no. Since you have the loader clips, it's a bonus action to reload. If you had to
Okay.
manually load each bullet, that's your whole action.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So 17. Hold on. I believe that hits. Tokens all screwed up. Let me check the sheet. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that hits.
Okay, and then extra attack.
Yeah, that also hits.
Okay.
And let's see. So when you shoot him, you notice that the bullets from your non-magical gun don't seem to have any significant effect on him at all.
Ah, damn.
Yes.
I'll
Oh.
do a little flurry of with my pistol. A little like cowboy flip around. I'll put it in my gun holster.
And you realize, well, that was a waste of fucking ammo.
Yeah, I was like, that was a waste. And then I'll have my shield. I already have my shield is always on me.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna take that off.
Pistol's one hand, so yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta see a spell. Okay. I feel like this is a construct, not an elemental. Now take an action. So I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Murden, it's your turn. Mirdan.
Okay. Mirda was thinking of casting Sleet Storm.
Sleep
But
Storm.
how it? Yeah. But that actually would definitely affect any of Yankai's shots.
What's the description on the spell?
Here. Um. Until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder and a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. The area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. If a creature is concentrating in the spell's area, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC, or you lose concentration.
Huh.
Does it do damage as well?
Yeah.
Or?
So, I think we're gonna go with that, and I think that.
What's the range on it again?
It is 40 feet from where I choose. It's like, hell, if I choose like it to be here.
Is it a square or radius?
It's a radius.
Okay, so circle.
Yeah.
So 40 feet out in every direction, essentially.
That's
Yeah.
So up
pretty
to
big.
there. Yeah, so instead of a square, it should be a circle, but
There we go.
there we go. Okay, until spells for using rain and fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder and a 40-foot radius. On a plane you choose in 3, the area is heavily obscured and exposed. Explains are doused, the ground and area is slick, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dex save throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. If a creature is concentrated on a spell's area, the creature must make a successful constitution save against your spell DC or lose concentration. So you make constitution saves on spells harder for the enemy and rough terrain, and you can knock him prone. But it does not do damage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so he has to do a dex save. Let's see, when a creature enters the area for the first time, so since it's starting on the area itself, he has to do a dex save. He makes a 12, so I'm guessing he's knocked prone.
Yes,
Yep.
he is, because my spell DC is
Ooh.
16.
So you notice him failing to save. However, he seems to not be knocked prone for some reason.
He can't be knocked prone?
Apparently.
I bet you it's a slime.
What about his flames? Are they being doused?
They're not so much flames as they are just molten steel. They seem to be cooling, but his heat source is way too hot. But he is starting to harden a bit.
Cool.
Sounds good.
But he is in difficult terrain, and he's not able to get to you. At least not quickly. And Yanka, you're just outside this nose right outside this storm that got summoned up, and basically the area around the buildings and the walls and all that are all frozen over. Winter. Round 2.
Yay!
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
This thing's turn. So, all right. It does not have a whole lot of movement anyway, so it is actually just going to start dashing. So it can only get to about there. And then I think that's all it can do right now. Oh, I could have done a different thing, but oh well. Save that for later. Okay, and that was its turn. Your turn, young Kai.
I'm gonna ready my water skin so I can spray it or dump water on it as soon as it gets within range.
Okay.
I'm ready my action. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you ready your action for when it gets close?
Yep. Nah, actually, I'll ready my action when it gets close. I'm gonna just start using my serrated claws on it.
Okay, so you'll have an opportunity attack right away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your claws out. You're ready to go Vega on them.
Yep.
Okay, Murden, it's your turn.
I think Murden's gonna try and throw one of his magical daggers at it.
Okay. I believe the throw range is 20 feet for a dagger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still, okay, that doesn't work, I guess. Oh, and it'd also probably be disadvantaged, right?
See, the area is heavily obscured, so yeah, seeing things would it'd be difficult to see things. So yeah, attack rolls where you have to see the target would have disadvantage. I mean, your claw attack is going to have disadvantage.
Yeah, I think Mirrodin's gonna try and use Guiding Bolt, actually.
Okay. Star map attack. That hits finally. Even with disadvantage, it still hits. So it takes 17 points of damage.
Oh, that's sweet damage.
Yeah.
So you
Oh.
just Kamehameha blast the crap out of this boy. It hits him pretty decently hard. Just kind of like where he's hardening, the metal dents inwards, right? But slowly it's beginning to like, you know when you squeeze like a sponge and then it like starts to go back out? Or like a tension ball?
Hmm.
Yeah. It hit him hard and it did damage. It's just, his form is weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Is that your
That's
turn?
my turn.
Right.
Yep, that's my turn.
This thing's turn. Alright. So this thing begins to breathe inwards and shoots out a beam from its mouth of molten steel. Right at you, Yonkai.
Okay.
Yeah, you have advantage simply because it is being cool a bit, but it is still hot and metal being shot at you. So it's a dexterity save, or sorry, no, constitution save.
Constitution.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you pass. You do take half damage.
That's a weird
Yeah,
attack.
because
Holy
it's
fuck.
molten steel. If it gets on you or splashes on you, it's gonna be a con save.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not a fire breath. It's molten steel being blasted at you.
I
And
figured it would have been a dex save first and then a con save then.
yeah, I was thinking about making it have like a duration effect, but oh, it does have a duration effect.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, wouldn't it be a dex to dodge it, and then if it hits, I take the con then?
According
Like
to
the acid breath?
yeah, it'd be
Or even
similar
like
to that, but the thing because I'm using a preset, it's a con save.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
But
know.
it does get affected by cooling effects, so you take 1/4 damage actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So hold on now. So you pass the save, so divide by 2. And divide by 2. So you only take, let's see here, 6 fire damage, and since you pass the save, you don't get coated in molten steel.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, so you took 6 damage is what you took, so that was dropped down from 27.
Alright.
And
It's getting worse and worse.
that's its turn. Oh, it is going to move, actually, since it's not able to dash, it's only going to move a couple feet here. Now it's your turn.
How does that spell work again? Let me see. When I enter for the first time. Alright, I'm going to take a step back.
Step back. Okay.
And ready the same action.
Okay. So
And
the
that's my turn.
claws, right?
Yep.
Murden.
Mirrodin is going to touch Yonkai.
Oh.
Thank you. I only lost 6 though, keep in mind.
Well, you're at full now.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
And what else? That was just one action. I think yeah, no, Mirrodin's done his turn. That's all he's gonna do.
Okay. this thing's turn. Can only move about 10 feet. But this molten whip stretches out and slashes at you. It has a reach attack.
Mhm.
It has disadvantage because it's still in the storm, so don't worry. So that's 24 still.
Yeah, that'll hit me no matter what I do.
Okay, so you
Oh,
take...
yeah.
Alright, so two things happen to you. You take 10 fire damage. And since it hits you, until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes another d10 fire damage at the start of its turn. So at the start of your turn, unless you use an action to douse out the flames, you'll take another bit of damage.
Okay.
And he has a second attack. Does a 12 hit you?
No. So I
He
take
hits you.
10 fire damage?
Yeah, you took the 10 from the first hit, though.
Okay, yeah.
And then unless you use your action to douse
Yeah.
out the flames, or someone else uses their action,
Yeah.
you'll take more damage.
Sounds good.
Okay, and that's all it's got. Yeah, his first attack managed to like heat up enough to whip out and smack you, but then the second attack kind of started to harden too much. So it was like didn't quite stretch out.
Got it.
Yeah, so he pulls back and begins to heat himself again, and that's his turn.
Alright, well,
Justin had to deal with like several of these at once.
I'll take a step
Mhm.
back and I don't need that or that. I'll use my second wind.
Okay. And are you using an action to douse the flames?
No, he's got reach. I'm not gonna hold an action anymore. I'll just wait and hold my reaction for something else. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so you're not dousing the flames?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll douse the flames.
Oh, okay, so you don't take any extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Second win, holy shit. Almost max. Okay, so Mirden, it's your turn. This thing's getting close to the edge of your thingy.
Mhm.
I want him to come out so I can attack him.
Okay, so I won't cast any more other spells then. Because I was also thinking of casting Wind Wall.
Let me attack him! I'm just getting hit here!
I mean, Wind Wall does damage, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically Wind Scar from Inuyasha.
Does it do damage?
Yeah.
It does.
Things like
Then use it!
48 or...
Well, a creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. Yeah, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw.
Crunch.
Yeah.
I say, yeah. Use it. Go for it.
Alright. Sure. Excuse me.
Okay. Oh boy, reading. Alright.
Yeah, and it's gonna... The wind wall is gonna be exactly where that line is.
Okay. So it's 50 feet long, 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall in any way you choose as long as it makes one continuous path along the ground. The wall lasts for the duration. When creature appears, it must strength save, 3d8 bludgeoning, or half as much. Strong wall keeps winds, fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small creature or flying creatures pass through the wall, loose materials.
I don't know if that can stop him, though.
Huh?
I don't think that can stop him, though.
Well, he has to do a save or take the damage, so... Right. And is it a concentration spell, or is it just one use? You should see where the words for the spell is. It should show the letter C, meaning concentration.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh, okay, so that means your sleep storm actually ends.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Figured that.
sleep storm's gone, but now there's just a big old line. So since you're on an angle, it's going to be like this.
Wait, what?
Because you're on an
Well,
angle.
no. You can choose to have it go like this.
Oh, go sideways? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought it had to originate from you.
Had to
No.
start for me.
Sorry, I'm thinking of another spell actually. I'm thinking of gust of wind.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so basically straight across that way.
Mhm.
Okay, and it is 1 foot thick, 15 feet high, 50 feet long. Okay. Yeah, as long as it's in a straight line, it can be in whatever direction. Okay. Yeah. So he has to do a. Why do you have the rectangle there?
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah, it's only 1
Fine.
foot thick.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. And he has to do strength save. Strength save.
Just trap him in the wall.
He passes, but he still takes half damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, half damage. So that is 6.
6 or 7, however you want to slice it.
It's
It would
usually
be
round
6.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
divide an odd number. So you just swipe your fingers across the air, and just a big wall of wind just slices into him, but it doesn't seem to affect him too much. But his form like shifts a bit because he's being his molten form is beginning to blow, and now that the sleep storm
Mirrodin
is,
yells out, Isen!
God.
sorry.
She's being a nerd.
No, I couldn't,
Yeah.
I couldn't hear what you said because your microphone's a bit loud on my end.
Oh, yeah, Mirrodin yells out, Isen! Which means, well, no, I'm not going to translate that.
What does it mean?
No one needs to know how much of a dork I am.
I
I
need to know.
to know. What does it mean?
That's from an anime. I mean, it translates to me in a line.
Yeah.
Did you want to move or anything, or?
Actually, Mirrodin will ready his, chalet.
Chalet? So you bonus action cast
Yeah.
Chalet. So your staff is ready for
Here.
weapon. Okay, and let's raise one.
I don't need to cast it right now.
Just seeing here, does he have to do it on the start of his turn or not? Or is it only when he enters it? When afterwards? It's only when they're within the area, so I think if he stays there, I think the damage only happens once. Doesn't say anything about repeating the saving throw. It just causes area of effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Anyway, since it's not difficult terrain, is it? Doesn't say difficult terrain, I don't think. If he was small or smaller or flying, or an object, he wouldn't be able to pass through the wall at all. Okay, that's what the other effect is. No, he is a ground-bound enemy, so he is just going to move up, and he's going to take a whip shot at each of you.
Ooh.
And Yankai does a 25 hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And you are on fire, so.
Okay.
And then Mirrodin, he's gonna slap you. Does a 13 just matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So he matches your AC, so he hits you. You take also 7 fire damage, and you're on fire. Okay. And now it's your turn, Yonkai. You're on fire.
I will do up, and I'm going to use my claws to start digging into him. So
Okay. So
first
you're not
attack.
dousing the flames?
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna
Okay,
start
so
doing some damage.
you only take 1 fire damage, so.
Yeah.
But it stays until you get rid of it.
Yep.
And yeah, that definitely hits. He doesn't have high AC.
Got it.
So
And
that
then
is. Hold on, let me add that in.
I'm not doing the rend.
Okay, so he still takes 13 magical damage, which seems to have perfect effect.
Good. And then I'll use my bonus action to use the rend on this one.
Okay, so you do 12 damage, and yes, that absolutely hits.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. And then Burden. This guy's up close. You're also
If I
on
cast
fire.
like healing. Yeah, I'm also on fire.
See, I'm Mirrodin. I'm also on fire.
Yeah, can Mirrodin put out the fire?
It takes your action to douse the flames.
Okay. Yeah, Mirrodin is gonna put out the flames, and then I want to say he's gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna move about 20 feet that way.
Okay. He does get an opportunity attack because he does have reach.
Oh! I didn't know this.
And
I thought.
20
Oh wait.
reach,
Never mind.
reach does affect opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it's for
Ranged
my
attacks.
other one. No.
Oh, the polearm master.
Bugbear.
Yeah.
The bugbear thing. Yeah.
So 25 to hit you, Mirrodin.
Hits.
Yeah, 10 fire damage.
Yikes.
And you're still on fire. Just whipped you butt.
Back on fire!
Yeah.
Okay. And I did forget one of his other abilities when you hit him, but since I forgot, I won't add it right now until afterwards. Okay. And anything else?
I think. No, never mind. I'm gonna say that for my next turn.
Okay. Alright, and then this
So what's
boy's
the fire damage I take?
Hmm?
What's the extra fire damage I take from being on fire?
Well, that's right, because you're. It's on the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has another effect that when you hit him, but since I forgot about it, I won't calculate it.
Mhm.
I've only used these monsters like twice, so I'm still getting used to their abilities. But it's this boy's turn, and he is flailing his big molten tentacles around, and he's gonna start slapping you.
All right.
All right. Does a nat 1 hit you?
God, I hope it didn't.
Ooh. Part of him was still still hardened, so when he tried to slap at you, it kind of like fell off. So there's like a chunk of like hardened metal on the ground, and it ripped off his form. It will take him some time to regrow another tendril, so
Understood.
I'm going to say that he loses his second attack. He had bad severity.
Huh.
Okay, your turn.
All right. What's the damage I take?
Okay, hold on. My dice. He takes 7 fire.
Okay. I'm going to action surge
Okay.
and start attacking.
Okay, that hits, and hold on. You take
I'm not
4 fire damage per hit. Or, sorry, you take damage per hit.
4. Okay, that's 1.
Yeah, and let me
I'm
add...
not doing the rend.
Yeah, so 13.
But I am doing. Where is superiority? I'm doing the precision. No. Okay.
Sharpen, I believe.
So damage roll. Yeah, there you go.
It's sharpen attack. Okay, so he takes an extra 7.
So that's 20 on one hit. Extra attack.
Okay, that hits, and you take some more damage as well.
Yep.
Okay, you take 2 fire damage.
2, and then I'll use my bonus action for rend on that one.
Okay, so he takes the extra 4.
And I'll use another 30 dice since I hit. Plus that.
Okay, so 6. You're just that thing you do when you killed the boss. He's not dead yet, but like you're fucking him.
Alright, and then the other attack.
That hits.
Alright, what do I take for damage?
You take 10 on that one.
Okay, 10.
Basically,
and,
this is Nomu and all my fighting. You're hurting each other.
Right, and then another 5.
Okay, another 5.
And then final attack.
That still hits, actually. He has looked
Cool.
easy.
And then my
Wow.
last superiority dice.
So 3. He's still alive, but he's having a hard time not melting to the ground. And that was a hit as well, so 3 points of fire damage.
2, 3. Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, he doesn't have hard-hitting attacks, but he has effects.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's my turn.
You're not looking too good either.
Nope, but
yeah, I'm sure.
It's only you ended.
I got
like,
a plan.
It's like if you ended with a nat 20 at the end, it would have been
I
that
know.
last hit and the flurry of blows that Elmite did. All right.
Yeah, I tried.
He's nearing his end too, so don't worry.
Cool.
Hold on here. Something happens. So, as the battle's going on, and you're just like going all out against this guy, and he's still standing, but so are you.
I'm just gritting through the pain.
You're literally just gritting through the pain. You're on fire.
Yeah.
It's like you're getting burned a lot. You hear music beginning to play from the rooftops. Like actual music in the actual world.
Oh.
Yeah. And a shadow is cast over the blinding sunlight, and you hear the words, "Salisbury Smash!"
Oh no.
What was that? What was that?
We hear what was it, Salisbury Smash?
Yes, and a figure comes flying in, kicking this guy with a fly kick. Hold on. The glowing elf man with 2 bright glowing wings of light comes flying down with a kick to the creature. He takes damage. Hold on. Yeah, he takes 2 damage. Young elf man with like white radiant hair and 2 wings, and plus he's glowing like a 30-foot radius of light.
Got it.
And let's see here, his damage. So you see him come down. He does a whole bunch of damage. He has like this energy around his kick, but then when he hits, there's like an extra blast of radiant energy. So he does. I need a calculator. Hold on. Plus that, plus what's his level? That. So he comes in and almost finishes this thing off. You see this kick just almost blast his entire form into the wall next to you, right? But as this thing is like wobbling, he pulls out a needle and stabs him with it. He injects whatever's in that needle into this thing, and you see him like starting to shake and vibrate as his molten form looks like it's about to explode, but then he just starts to melt to the ground, and all the molten steel begins to dissipate and flood outwards. And the person that it originally was is what's there now.
Except he just looks really jaundiced because he has no more iron in him.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, he's unconscious. I made it in time. He flips the guy over. He's like, he's unconscious. He's alive. Good.
There's me, just
Are you two all right?
on fire, just
Yeah,
breathing
you're still.
heavy.
Oh, he sees you. Oh god. He just starts like splashing water from his hands, just spraying water all over you.
I'm gonna close my eyes and then just kind of like,
Just spray me.
yeah. I'll be like, so this is how Mir felt in the morning.
Yeah, Zephyr, this is a little bit nicer feeling water. Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, are you two all right?
Yeah.
I've been
No, I am not alright.
Yeah, you're toasted. Yankai's fucking toasted.
Yeah, you're crispy. You have little there's like just a cloak of steam around you right now.
Yeah.
It looks like you're going second gear, Lucy.
Oh god. I'm just kind of panting, just.
Thanks for the assist. I mean, you did all the work, really.
I just throw my arms out. Assist!
I was trying to track that guy down, but I lost track of him after the market district. I'm just glad I was able to cure him in time. These incidents, oh man, they're getting worse. He didn't see you walking out. Oh, you have friends. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, by the way, my name is Lumine. What's yours? He extends his hand out kind of nervously.
Oh, Mirrodin takes it and says, well, I'm Mirrodin, and this is my friend Yankai.
You hear biking in you as this guy's still glowing 30-foot radius of light around you. Biking is like, yeah, make it stop, please.
I have a big old grin as I put my claws away and I just give him the longest handshake.
You just make it awkward for everyone, except for you.
Yeah.
Viking hates it. This guy, Illuminate, he's like, you're shaking my hand for an awful long time there.
It's okay. Just let it happen. I need this.
Okay. He's like looking to you, Mirrodin. Am I supposed to be scared?
Mirrodin just like kind of observes this like new behavior because like he's still studying this demon, right? So
Yeah.
he's like, interesting.
Well, let's bring this guy.
I'll turn. Oh,
go ahead.
I turned to Mirrodin and I'm like, he hates it.
I don't hate this. It's just weird.
I'm like, oh, sorry, and I let go of his hand. Long story. Not you. It's somebody else.
Okay. Can I have my hand back, please? I have to bring this guy to the hospital.
I'm like, yes.
He's like looking at his hands, like, okay.
Yeah.
The light around him begins to like fade away. He's like, okay, I'm back to normal.
I'm sorry if we were too rough with your friend and if we hurt him in any way.
Oh no! You misunderstand. I was tracking him down when I saw the incident in the market district, but I lost track of him. I was on duty. But I sometimes, get lost. Especially when we're in alleyways.
I'd be like, so, quick question.
Yes?
What did you inject him with?
Oh, that's, I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I haven't used it on anyone yet, but it's the cure for some of the inflictions in the city.
Interesting.
Yeah, this one was subjected to the transmutation drug. It turns people into unique elemental creatures. But the problem is they lose control of themselves.
I'm like, you mind if I can meet you sometime after I'm done all my errands.
Yeah, sure. Drop by the Heroes Guild sometime. Maybe we can do a job together.
Fascinating. Okay. Thank you, Lumine.
Yeah. And thanks for not killing this guy. The mutations are reversible. It's just you have to knock them out first. So,
I'm like, how do you knock out that?
well, you simply just wear them down, which you mostly did.
Fair enough.
And you came in at
look
the
at my
perfect time.
I look at my claws and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, your claws are hot. Your claws are magical, so they're able to like resist the effects. But like your claws are hot right now. If you were to slap someone, oh man, you'd probably
Oh
be
boy.
doing some fire damage in there.
Fair.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh,
Would Mirrodin be able to cast heat metal on Yonkai's claws?
It would actually hurt him because one of the effects of heat metal is you can target a weapon or armor of the target, and it heats up. If they can't drop it, they have disadvantage under attacks, and they continue to take damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Bean, but
that would have been so badass.
Would
yes,
have
it would have
been,
been bad.
but
No,
you see two of you
I
talking.
get
He's like,
it.
"What if I use heat metal on your claws?"
Oh no.
And this guy's like, "That would hurt him." He picks up the guy. This guy seems to know about like the mutants and other stuff going on in the city. He's also Heroes Guild member. So if you wanted to talk to him about stuff, you could follow him to the hospital or
I
go
told
to.
him I'd meet him. Yeah, I meet him to the guild after.
Well, the
I
hospital's
did
just
earlier.
like across the street from here. So
Yeah, nobody's got time for that.
yeah, okay. It's like, well, I gotta bring this guy to the hospital. So yeah, just drop by the guild if I'm there. We can talk.
Sounds good.
All right.
Mm.
And oh, actually, he pulls out a badge and begins speaking into it. This is Lumine. Found another mutant and cured him. The cure works, by the way. Bringing him to the hospital now. And then a voice responds in a very strong tone. Good work, young Lumine. You make this city proud. Keep alert, though. The areas with less patrols seem to be targeted lately. Lumine's like, yeah, roger that. And he leaves to go finish his job. What do you
I'll
got?
turn to Mirror and be like, that sucked.
Yep.
Can we keep going? Because my body feels like a sunburn. I'm really itchy.
Actually, you see Lumine start running back to you. I forgot. Uh, so, I don't have any guild funds on me, so I can't pay you. And since I didn't have additions requested for my job, I can't. The guild can't technically pay you. He seems to be struggling with his words. But he holds out a short sword. Here, I want you to have this as thank you for stopping that from getting out of control.
I'll glare at the short sword for a second and then slowly take it.
Okay. This is a unique great sword. Short sword. He just hands you a great sword.
Yeah.
Where is it here? All right. So you hold this sword and you feel a pulsing inside of it.
Oh my.
Yeah. You pull the blade out of the sheath.
Yep.
Yeah. This pulsing bone-carved short sword sits with an old leather sheath that is lined with silver on the inside. The sheath has a single leather strap for carrying over the shoulder, and the sheath has the words "Monster Killer" engraved on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a magic short sword. I mean, similar to Sting, but instead of, Sting was effective against goblins. This does double damage to beasts and monstrosities.
Ooh.
So it doesn't do additional dice, just whatever you roll times that by 2 against beasts and monstrosities. And it's a short sword.
Okay.
It's not
What was
+1
the-
or anything like that. It just has an effect.
Yeah.
So I will boop the sheet up for you so you can have
Okay.
it. It's like I don't have any thing to pay you for add-on work, but take this.
I take it with a happy time.
You have a monster killing sword for a monster hunter.
Beautiful.
However, base damage is not particularly good, but it's another magic weapon to add to your arsenal.
Yeah. It's just an addition.
It's good to have
Situational thing.
weapons for each situation.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you're fighting these zombies that are resistant to non-magical damage. Oh, my weapons aren't that good. Here's magic claws.
Yeah, that was true.
It's like, here's a thing specifically for your job. Sorting my dice out here. Alright. Get rid of that.
Oh.
And just moving my stuff here. Go back to there. So I made this little quest in like a night. I didn't add a whole lot to it. Oh yeah, Lumine. I have to add something to him here. There we go. Okay. So, since you're going to go off and do your own stuff, we will just do the stuff that's not the side quest, but it's your individual things. Alright. Oh, not battle music. I want my casual music. E. Hold on, I gotta open a fucking window. My house is like hotter than that creature you fought. Oh my god. Window's frozen. Open it slightly. There we go. Okay. Scroll to where? There's available stuff. So, do you want to go to the cathedral first, or do you want to go to the magic shop first?
Magic shop.
Magic shop first.
Okay, so that's... Because the cathedral's on the way, but the cathedral's just for Yonkai, so if you wanted to stick together.
Yeah.
Magic shop. I'm gonna scroll down here. I just wrote everything in, like, the order that you can see.
Yeah, I wonder if is there anything at the magic shop that Mirrodin could purchase?
Possibly. Alright, so Yonkai, Miriam, you,
An upgrade?
you decide to just go to the magic shop together, to stick together after that little incident.
Yeah.
Yes. Yonkai, you're just going there mostly to check in on Hope and see if you can get a bag holding, so you can hold things in bags.
I want a thing.
Alright. Magic shop. So you take a nice long walk down to the business district, to the enchanted bookshelf. And, so at the outside, Mirrodin, you haven't seen the store yourself yet, because I don't think you went there. Mirrodin, you see the front of the magic shop looks like a bookshelf full of, like, basically it's just it's part of the wall itself, the books, but between, like, the books, like, there's gaps between books for windows and doors, for, like, the door to enter and then the shop windows. But the front looks like a giant bookshelf.
Sweet.
Yeah. You go inside and you see Farah, the shop owner, human wizard girl. She has like a blue streak. She has glasses, blue streak of hair through her black. She has black hair, but she has a blue streak, blue highlight, and she has her hair done up in like a bun. Welcome to the enchanted bookshelf. Oh, it's you again. See, you brought a friend.
Mirrodin greets her. Good day, miss.
Good day. Can I help you with anything, or... Yonkai?
I just refer Yonkai to go first.
Oh.
She noticed you first. She's like, oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
You're just quiet.
Sorry. I'm like,
Oh, shit.
hi.
Hi.
Is Hope around or?
She's currently in my room right now. It's only been like a day since everything happened, so she's trying to get over everything. I think it's best to just let her have her space until she feels comfortable.
I'll smile and nod. And be understandable, so long as she's okay. With that being said, though, you wouldn't happen to have a bag of holding searches?
Um, she's gonna look through her back room. Okay, okay, 20. Yeah, she pulls one out. They're about 500 gold,
Woohoo! Ooh,
but since you brought my friend to safety, I'll drop it down to 400.
I'm like, you wouldn't have to be able to put a tab on that, would you? Or I could pay you in installments.
How much money do you have left?
178.
Oh, 170. She can hold on to it for 400 for later.
You'll hold on to it for me?
Yeah.
Perfect. So long as you don't sell it, I'm happy. I'll
Well,
get you the money when I can.
I have a few. Plus, I can make. Plus, I can just make them.
Oh.
They take a while, but like I make them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm going to take off my holy necklace and be like, would you mind giving this to Hope? Maybe it'll give her some peace of mind.
Your holy necklace?
Yeah.
Sure. She's thinking to herself, if she hands you back the necklace, maybe she would be more comfortable if you did, since you were the one that helped her.
Okay.
If you want, you don't have to deal with everyone's problems.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Okay, well, she leads you upstairs to, she also lives in the shop.
Mhm.
Her room's upstairs. So she just, like, goes upstairs, knocks on one of the doors. Hope, are you awake yet? Like, no answer. She never sleeps. She just creaks open the door. just like Scooby-Doo, leans her head in around the corner.
Yeah.
Right? And, let's see here. You see Hope laying on Farah's bed, just like on her side, facing away from you guys, so you're seeing just her back. Just lying on her side. Quiet. Not saying anything, but
Yeah.
she's breathing, so
She's breathing, so that's good.
yes, that is always
Yeah.
Okay, well, you mind actually doing bean stuff first? While I try and figure out how to roleplay this.
Okay, so Farah was like, oh, I'll give you a moment. So she goes back downstairs to the shop. So, what can I help you with?
Mirrodin is wondering if you have any magic staffs or magic wands.
Hold on now. She doesn't have any on hand, but she could make you one.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
particular staff were you hoping to have? Like,
What type of staffs are there?
well, I mean, I don't have any here, but like, if you want me to make one, just tell me what you want with it, and then I can see if I can make it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea. What can be made?
Well, I can have staffs or wands that have spells built into it, or effects that enhance your normal spell casting.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Okay. Which one? Do you want one that has a spell built into it, or one that enhances your spell casting?
Well, let's go with a staff that enhances it.
Okay. So a staff that enhances your magic casting. So basically, she can give you a staff that adds a +1 to your spell attacks and hold on. Find the effects here. Just give me a second.
How much would that cost?
It's a magic item, so it's going to cost a lot. Alright, so she can enchant your staff that you have right now if you want. Instead of just getting a whole new staff. It gives you +1 to your attack rolls with spells, and in addition, when attacking with a spell, the spell ignores half cover that enemies take. So if they're hiding behind like a table or a counter or something like that, you ignore that, so you hit them as normal. So they don't get cover bonus. Basically, you get +1 to spell attack rolls.
Cool.
However, something like that will cost. Hold on, let me see what her price rate is here, because they all have different price rates. Magic shop. So for that, since it's just a weaker one, it'll cost about 300 gold to enchant the staff with that effect.
Ha.
Yes, magic goods is generally expensive. This is the cheaper end of it too.
Yeah, yikes. That's very expensive. I imagine a wand that has spells in it would also be kind of similar.
It would, depending on the spell, it would be the price. Like, you could have it as a wand or staff, either or. But yeah, the price would depend on the spell.
Yeah. No, Mirrodin doesn't have that kind of gold.
Well, just know that if you do get more money in the future, we can set you up with whatever you want.
Sounds good. Well, Mirrodin likes knowing his options.
And is there anything else besides enchantment?
Oh, what about scrolls? How much do scrolls cost?
Oh, again, depends on the spell, but they're a little bit cheaper than enchanting. Let's see here. I actually have the price list for spell scrolls that I finally found. I just have to fucking find it.
Yeah, what type of scrolls does she have in stock?
She has up to level 3 spells. She doesn't have anything higher than that in spell scrolls because they take way too long to make.
Fair enough.
Right. So she has cantrips, level 1, level 2, and level 3, but they're only wizard spells because she's a wizard.
Oh, would Mirrodin be able to use the scrolls then?
Yeah, anyone can use spell scrolls. It's just to make them, you have to be the caster that knows the spell being put to the scroll.
Okay.
So like a barbarian can use a spell scroll.
Oh, that's cool. Let me just look at all the spells.
So it's wizard spells.
Wizard spell.
Right. So wizard spells all the way from cantrip to level 3. Level 3 spell scrolls, though, to purchase one, it's 1,000 gold.
Okay, and level 2 spells?
500. Level 1 spells, however, are only 50 gold.
Are only 50 gold?
Yeah, 50 for a level 1 spell scroll. And cantrips are only 30 gold.
Oh, okay. Let's look at cantrips.
And they're one-time use, though. So.
Yeah. Oh.
So while you're doing that,
Mirrodin can decide and go back to Yunkai.
Alright, so we'll go back to Yunkai. Or do you need more time?
Like
You're just standing in the door like, I'm in a girl's room with a different girl.
Okay, so role play, action.
You just see finger guns as you walk in the room.
No, God, no. Terrible.
She can't see it.
No way I'm doing that. But anyways, yeah, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna say, hey Hope, it's Yankai. I go pull up a chair next to her bed and wait for her to roll over. I see her response from me coming in and sitting down.
You're waiting for her to respond? Okay. She doesn't turn around or anything. She still lays on her side, facing away from everyone. But, where's my sad music? I got some sad music here somewhere.
Oh no.
Not scary music, sad
Some
music.
soap opera music.
No, that one.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh, my
So,
only weakness, piano.
I know. She's gonna be a drama queen. Oh. Anyway,
Oh.
she mentions I learned something about Vickle recently.
Oh, she said?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what did you learn?
Apparently he has a curse on him that causes people that get near him to die. And I was almost one of those people. But you want to know who was some of those people?
I'll fix myself up or sit straight and be serious and open my ear up and say, yes, tell me.
The ones who died in the house. The ones whose blood covered me. Vickle's the reason those people died. And all he does is keep secrets about everything. The more he does when no one is around, the more secrets he makes, and then the consequences of those acts come back to punish those around him, as he so conveniently gets away with things.
Right. Can you really blame somebody for being cursed? And I've taken a little bit more to heart, being that I have technically a curse on me as well.
He could have mentioned it to the people he depended on. Maybe they could have helped him instead of dying for no reason.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm gonna shoo away biking.
Oh, come on, man, she's getting all sad. I love this.
I shoo him away. Go away.
I'm always here.
And then I'm going to tap on her shoulder and get her to face me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta actually get open her sheet now. Since I moved her from companion, since she chose to leave, where is she? There it is. Okay. Yeah, nope, she beats you by 3.
Okay. Well then, I'll let out and sigh and I'll scratch my head and be like, then let me be truthful to you then, Hope. And I'm going to pull up my demonology book. I'm going to flip through the pages to find biking. And then as soon as I find biking, I'll tap on her shoulder once more and say, I have something to show you.
Persuasion again, because she doesn't really want to look at people right now.
Alright. Oh my god, terrible persuasion.
Oh boy, I'm pretty sure she can beat it naturally.
Yeah, don't doubt it.
Roll a 7, but...
Oh, still.
Yeah.
I'll lay the book down beside her then and say, Vickle isn't the only one cursed. Granted, my curse isn't so Mm. How should I
Your
say?
curse has a voice to it.
Yeah.
You can
My curse
interact
has
with
a.
it. Vickles is just, he has no power.
Yeah. I have some say over my curse. Is it really fair to judge somebody who can't control their own fate? I won't disagree that he should have said something in the fact, but it's not so much his fault as it is the curse. And then I'm gonna take off my holy necklace and I'm going to lay it down in front of her. Like I'm gonna reach over her and put it down in front of her. If anything, like put it in her hand and then I'll like close her hand.
Her hands are like kind of like to herself on like the side that she's facing. So
Yeah.
unless you walk
Well,
over to her, but
Well, no, I'll reach over her. So I'll reach
okay.
over her and put yeah.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my god, something good.
Damn. Unfortunately, she still beats you, but you can leave like the necklace there.
Yeah, I'm taking my book though.
Oh yeah, you need that.
I need that. And then
when
I
you
will.
mentioned like the whole thing like with like being cursed and having no power on it, she mentions who's to say he isn't in league with the one who placed the curse on him, so he always gets away with it. You recall in the battle dome where you fought the other group, you heard that woman call him a servant.
Right. It'll click in and I'll be like, I'm gonna I'll pat her on the head again and say, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of all of it.
Roll
And then,
one last
okay.
persuasion.
God, I'm gonna
At
get
least
a
you're
3.
getting like 10 above.
Slowly.
Ooh, you matched. Aggressor wins. That means you pat her on the head and she kind of winces, but then you notice like when you get a little closer to her face, you can see that the side where her face is, the pillow and the sheets are all covered in tears.
Oh my god.
She's been crying a lot, and her eyes are a bit poofy, but
Yeah. Poor girl.
But she seems to not want anything to do with Vickle and blames him for everything, which technically isn't untrue, but
That's totally understandable.
yeah. She mentions the last time we went on an adventure, I got a large burden placed on me too. She summons a magical trident out of fucking nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. This trident is a unique weapon. Let's see. Physical description. The shaft of the trident looks like a spiraling torrent of water that shoots upwards towards the 3 prongs of the trident. The prongs are shaped like long, thin, pointed blades, and underneath the prongs there are 2 curved blades that curve inwards towards the shaft, with a tiny gap in between each blade tip and the shaft. The trident is made of a deep blue metal that is horribly magical. Like, you are feeling the energy pulsating off of this thing as she summons it. And the way that it appears out of thin air, it looks like it's splashed out of nothing, like water.
Oh my.
Yeah, so she just summons this thing in her hand next to the bed. When we were in the water temple, I got chosen to be the acolyte of Undine, the sea goddess. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't trying to become it. But now I've been studying elemental stuff before and after the whole incident. acolytes are basically a god's influence on the material plane. So anything that Undine wishes to have done in this world is done through me. And after seeing Vickle be the extension of whatever god cursed him, I don't want that in my life. I don't want any of this, and I can't get rid of it. She throws the trident across the room. It disappears and reappears in her hand. She can shunt it to another dimension for like sheathing purposes, but she can't get rid of its effect.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not curse, it's just it's forcefully attuned to her, which I guess is a curse.
Well, it's a form of curse.
Yeah. But it has no negative effects, just the implications of God is going to use her as an extension of itself.
Yeah. When called upon, she'll have to call or answer.
Yep.
Okay.
So she has burdens on her as well.
Well, I'll give her one more pat in the head and say, well, you don't have to work through it alone. I'll be here when you're ready.
Why are you doing this?
That's what my dad would have done.
Roll another persuasion with advantage.
Okay. We are biffing these rolls.
She nat 20s, unfortunately. I don't really know your dad, so...
Yeah.
There's no weight to those because she knows nothing of you.
Nope, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, actions speak louder than words. I'll prove it eventually. With that said, I came what I came to do and learn more.
Now you have to have a whole bunch of questions for Vickle.
Yeah, I got a bunch of questions for Vickle.
Doesn't seem like I mean, besides saving Livy, he doesn't seem like a good person.
Yeah.
Total disregard for the safety of literally anyone around him.
That's what I've been seeing so far.
Yeah, I know.
So character isn't warming up too much for Vickle.
Meanwhile, back downstairs, Farrah's like, we have a large selection of books here in the shop. Magic books, general textbooks. We even have a novel selection.
I just come down, I'm like, what are you, buying a library?
I mean, there's like a reading area where you can sit down and read. They don't have an actual library here, but her magic shop is big enough to have like people come visit to like just read books.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking between two spells, like two cantrips.
Yeah.
For scrolls, and I was either thinking of Blade Ward or Shocking Grasp.
Oh.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, and Kai will be like, those are fancy.
Mm.
You see the bookshelf in like the reading area, and Mirrodin seems to gonna be taking a while, so you could peruse some of the books if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll look through the book, see if there's anything useful for me.
Roll investigation check.
Maybe I will. But oh, okay.
Oh, you find the good stuff.
Oh no.
So instead of looking for like actual useful books and stuff, you find the erotic novels.
Excellent.
Yeah, you also find they were kind of like forcefully stuffed away, trying to be hidden. You find some dirty magazines.
I'm gonna start reading magazines.
They're all the same series. Monster Girls Gone Wild. They're like flat, thin magazines. There's 87 issues of it, including the seasonal issues.
I'm gonna read the seasonal issue.
Okay. So young guy's there for a while.
Oh my god. Just waiting for Mir to finish up.
It's funny. I put the erotic stuff as the low roll, as if you failed.
Perfect.
Yeah. They're also for sale. It's 50 silver per normal issue and 1 gold for the seasonal issues.
You know what? For comedy's sake, I'm buying one of the seasonal issues.
Okay, so that's 1 gold.
There we go.
It's like, oh, you found. Oh, I thought I hid those away. See, I can't. We're trying to get rid of those because they came with an order. I didn't ask them, but apparently I paid for it. So now I'm trying to make money off it, but at the same time, I don't really want them here. But
All right,
yeah.
I'm buying the fall seasonal issue of Monster
Okay.
It's in my treasures now.
He said it's like there's a lot of druid girls that are also monsters.
Oh my.
Yeah, polymorph this tree into something fun, and that's one
Oh
of the.
my god. So I'm going to flip to one of the ones that I think Mirrodin would like, and I just kind of shove it in his face. I'm like, look.
Look what they're doing with this tree branch.
Oh
no.
Ridden just shoves it back in Yonkai's face.
I have
Hey,
something.
look at all this porn.
Yeah. Yonkai's gonna be like, I found something to show you when you're being bad. You're a brat.
Farah mentions, one day I'm hoping to upgrade this shop to an actual library / arcanium, but that costs a lot of money, and I don't have the land space for it, so I'd have to get an entirely new place.
I'm like, huh. Alright, well.
Oh, Yankai. About the first time you were here, I did some more reading on biking.
Oh.
Something for you to worry about. He can do a full possession on its host if the host's mind is weak or if you lose willing consciousness. It's not really a factor if you're going to sleep. Like, that's fine. Unless you had a weak mind.
Understood. Good to know. That explains a few things that he said to me recently.
So keep your mind strong. With your wisdom, that's fine.
It's good. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'm conscious.
Okay. And anything else you wanted to do here?
Is Mir done?
I mean, Mirmir's here for his thing, so you can go to the cathedral while he's doing this, and you can meet up at the park. It's right next to the cathedral.
Yeah, so I'll meet him at the park.
Go to the cathedral with your new dirty magazine. Heresy!
Yeah.
Yeah, Mirrodin's not going to buy anything in the magic shop. He will keep the spells, like the spell scrolls, in mind. But
yeah, when you have some more.
Yeah,
money.
he's gonna wander off to the library now.
Well, the library is here in the shop. Like the city.
Serious? Oh.
Yeah, the city doesn't have an actual library. The enchanted bookshelf is a magic shop and a small public area where you can read, but not an actual library. She's hoping to upgrade to a library.
Okay.
Yeah, Mir. Pay attention.
Yeah, but these scrolls of murder, they're so interesting.
So yeah, okay, then Mirrodin will wander to the shelves and try and find as many books as he can about demons.
Okay, roll investigation.
Investigation.
You don't really see any on demon stuff, but Yankai has one that you could study that he got from here.
Yeah. Hey, I'll stop and be like, did you find what you're looking for, Mir?
Mirrodin shakes his head, dejected.
Alright, I'll take out my demonology book and toss it to him and be like, alright, study that while I go to check out Lucia.
Okay.
Check out Lucia.
Mirrodin plops down somewhere and begins to read.
Flump.
Farah makes you like some tea. Anyway, so you're heading off to the cathedral.
Yeah.
So you arrive at the front steps of the Cathedral of Lucia, and immediately you feel biking inside. You're starting to freak all kinds of fuck out. The massive structure stands close to 400 feet high in some of the areas on the roof. Think of the cathedral in Anne Orlando on Dark Souls, but just the cathedral, not the whole area. Not enough room. But the building itself, where you go to fight Ornstein and Smaug, that big ass building. That's exactly what you're looking at. It's made of pure white, smooth, polished stone walls. You see archery holes built into walls off to the side from the doorway. Security measures for any unwanted guests. This place is a holy place, but is also militarized by the group that owns it. Since you don't know enough about this city, you wouldn't be able to roll for it unless you had someone there to tell you.
Nope.
At the front door, there are a few half-orc security guards in holy plate mail armor.
Got it.
They stop you from entering and ask, state your business.
I wish to see Lucia. Matters a curse.
They look to each other and start laughing. Lucia is a god in another realm. This is simply a cathedral that worships her.
I smile and be like, so you're saying this is where people come when they want to pray to her?
Well, yes. Pray,
Then
not
may I answer?
see her, but... Well, right now, can't let anyone in while the captain's having a meeting.
May I speak to the captain?
As we said, he is currently having a meeting right now, but if you come back in a few hours, he might be free, but the door's locked until then. Some of the city officials are talking with the captain right now about something not for the public knowledge yet.
You mean about all the stuff that's going on with the drug cartels?
No, that's already public knowledge. Something else.
What, did we lose the war?
Oh god, I hope not. They're just like, ah. We have family out there.
I'm like, oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Well,
What are your names, by the way?
son of a bitch. Hold on, let me just get some random names from NPCs that I did make. Orcus and Borcus, there you go. Shut up.
I bowed to Orcus and I shake Orcus's hand.
Right. Well, you have a good day.
I smile, thank you. You as well, Orcus and Borcus. I will be back in 2 hours.
They kind of like grimace a little bit. But, so as you turn around, or you could wait here at the doorstep for a few hours, bug them. But as you turn around, you see a young human woman with short, fluffy, dark blue hair and a chainmail armor. She's currently strolling a very large baby that's about the size of a grown man. You can tell by the chubbiness of it that it is indeed an actual baby. It looks human, except the size is freakishly huge.
I'll approach them and be like,
It's like a
who's this
fat man
cutie?
it's like a fat man in a stroller. But the giant hulking hands kind of just like sees you and kind of like reaches out, try to like grab you.
Oh god.
Can't. What?
I'll give him my hand and ask again who
Roll
this
a
cutie is.
strength save.
I knew it, but I couldn't say no to the child.
This baby has some grip. It pulls you in, trying to like, you know how babies like sometimes will just put things in their mouth. He's trying to put your head in his mouth.
Oh, okay.
It's like, Rondi, no, bad. He kind of like goes over, grabs his hand, just like kind of squeezes your hand out without hurting the baby. He's like, no, you can't go eating people. You just hear like loud baby noises.
I'm like, sorry about that.
Oh no, he's a baby. He likes to grab at everything. Hello. If you just extend hands. I'm Ravane. Why? Who are you? Are you here to meet Father?
Um, if Father is father of Lucia, this cathedral here, then yes.
Well, my father's the captain of the militia, but he runs the cathedral.
Then yes, I am here to see
Oh,
him.
well. This is my baby brother, Ronvi. He's a special little boy. She kind of just like tickles his belly.
Cut out.
This is my baby brother, Ronvi. He's a
Ronvi.
special little boy.
Ronvi and what was her name?
Ravane.
Ravane?
Ravane and Ronvi.
Okay. Ravane and the children. Captain.
She looks over at the door as you're like writing down names in your notebook.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably in a meeting still. Maybe I can get you in. Hold on.
Okay.
She goes up to the guards and asks them if they could look after the baby while she gives you a tour. She looks over, winks at you, of the cathedral.
I give them a big old grin.
The guards actually immediately jump for the chance to do as this woman asks.
Oh.
They run over to the baby. He's like, "Oh, hey, Ron, how you doing?" And he just grabs both of them by the neck. Oh boy, he's happy to see us.
Oh boy.
All right, follow me.
Oh, follow her in?
You look behind. He's flailing both of them around.
I'll just have a snicker.
But they seem happy about it.
Oh, that's...
You have to find out why later. She leads you inside, and right away you see symbols of Lucia adorned literally fucking everywhere. Just obnoxiously everywhere.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, praise the sun, bitches. The inside is designed the same color and stone as the outside, but the floors are cut in polished stone tiles. Ravane leads you down a long-ass hallway that goes all the way to the other end of the cathedral, and then she turns around and enters a big room that goes through the center of the building. And you walk all the way to the back, to the front of the building, but from within the room. So you just basically do 2 laps through the building.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah. He's just like, he has to go, he's like, huh. We're there yet?
This is a big building.
It's big ass cathedral. The room that you're in looks like where normal church services would be held.
Okay.
Rows of pews going down on both sides, about 17 rows each. Row would hold maybe 4 people. So during service there'd be a fairly big crowd. Along the walls are unlit braziers and stone pillars going along down the sides of the aisles. And at the very end of the room, you see a big symbol of Lucia on the floor, and another one on the wall at the end facing the whole room. The symbol is a golden sun that is enveloped in an aura of light. So you see the sun and then more light around the sun. Roll religion, though?
Praise the sun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, praise the sun, bitches!
Religion. I'll look behind me and be like, yeah, not so much my taste either, but as long as you'd hate it, I'm happy. Religion.
You don't know enough about Lucia and what she symbolizes, but you probably assume it means the sun or
Yeah.
light. You know she's the goddess of light, but like what her whole spiel is.
Mhm.
So there you see, or at the end where the altars are.
Yeah.
You
While
see,
we're walking there,
Yeah.
I'll turn to my back once more and say, oh, that's funny. The only thing I hate is you biking.
He's gonna be quiet while he's in this place of holiness. Also, it makes him scared.
This is what he said.
Oh, you're doing the typing thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I hate all bright places. So at the end, you see a middle-aged half-orc and a higher-ranking plate mail with a Lucius symbol on it. You see a regal older gentleman with a cane and a very nice mustache. You also see a halfling wizard with a different insignia and a monocle. Roll a history to know what his insignia means.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the royal family insignia for Rune.
Oh.
Probably works at the castle. Yeah, and roll perception as you're like approaching them, essentially.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I'm too distracted by biking.
Yeah, too distracted by biking and all the sun pictures. Praise the sun. Praise it.
I feel we wouldn't make it too far biking.
Let's see, the half-orc turns around and he looks a bit angry at the interruption. Ravain, what is the meaning of this? We're in a very crucial meeting. Sorry, but these people are in desperate need of Lucia's light. Have you mentioned anything about biking while you were walking?
Yeah, I was talking to him, and I mentioned.
No, I mean to Ravain.
If she would have heard me.
Oh, okay.
Mention biking.
Oh, I'm just gonna do a roll. Oh yeah, she's smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. Sorry, but these people are in desperate need of Lucia's light. They're trying to banish a powerful evil from the world, and she's the only one who could do it, so they need your knowledge on how Lucia can help them banish this evil. The half-orc's like, well, you put it like that. I suppose this meeting could be resumed another time. Gentlemen, I'll see you at the next council meeting. The other people nod their heads as they walk by you.
How about?
Thank you, Daddy. You're the best. She gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then she runs off to get her little brother, leaving you alone here with this guy.
How about him, sir?
So, what exactly do you want to know about Lucia? Or better yet, tell me about this evil you're trying to banish?
Do you know of Viking, the Life Taker?
I know the name. Tricky fiend that's hard to get rid of. Namely because killing it causes it to possess the one who slays it. Banishment would be the correct path to take, though. Wait, where is biking then?
I'm gonna be like, about that. So, my father and I were monster hunters, and the thing is, we hunted down Viking. Unfortunately, my father was slain by him, and I slayed Viking. So, fun fact.
He's stroking
Viking
his chin
and
as you're saying this. He's starting to pick up on what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm like, so Viking and my dad are kind of stuck to me and their souls.
So essentially what you want to do is...
You see me try and throw a punch behind me, and then I'm like, right, I can't hit him.
So what you're saying essentially is you want to banish him but separate your father.
Yes.
That is a very complex thing to do. I've never heard of anyone performing such a thing before, but if the previous captain of our militia was still alive, she would know what to do, but well, maybe if you met with the goddess herself, there might be a chance that you could do what you describe. But
because I wish to rid myself of Viking, but I can't condemn my father like that.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, meeting her in person, which not really something you can really just do, but
Indeed. anywhere I can start?
He kind of like leans into you. There's some information about that I can't give out freely. We would need something in return.
I cross my arms and I raise my head up like, oh.
Now, I'm not asking for money. That's not quite it. So, those people that I was talking to, where they're the city council, we're having a council meeting about the guard captain and his illegal use of Lucia's power. He's kind of just like leaned into you, kind of like to your side, kind of just like has one arm around your side, kind of just trying to convince you of something.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Commanded one of his officers to cast a very powerful and illegal resurrection spell. Then he channeled the negative effects into himself, which is also very illegal. Me and the council are trying to come to a decision on what to do about him. The Cloudbane militia's vote is to fire the captain, but some of the other members disagree. So, I would like you to help me persuade them, or force them if need be, to vote against the captain.
Okay.
You help me with this, and I'll give you the location of Lucia's temple and tell you what means to get there. If you can't, then I won't force it upon you, but I can't give this information unless it's to someone allied with the Cloud Bands.
I'm like, okay.
Trial won't be for
Doesn't
another
seem
few months, so take your time.
So, just so we're clear, what I have to do is convince the other members to vote against the captain.
Yes, to have him fired.
Okay.
Can't have someone
I
in
have
charge
their
of
names?
law and...
Can I have the name?
The other members of the council are Charles Dune, the guild master of the Heroes Guild,
Mm-hmm.
and the halfling that you met was what the fuck was his name? Castle stuff. Mordio, the castle wizard.
Okay, so we've got Charles Dune.
Charles Dune.
Charles?
Yeah.
Charles? How do you pronounce it?
Hold on. Charles Dune.
Charles Dune. Oh, I thought Dune was the last name.
No, it's all one word.
Okay. Charles.
Dune, the Heroes Guild Master, and Mordio, the Castle Wizard, or Royal Court Wizard, whatever you want to call him. And then there's this guy, who you're talking to right now, Rufus Cloudbane.
Rufus Cloudbane. And he is the...
He is the captain of the Cloudbane Militia.
Cloudbane Militia.
So,
And then we have the Royal Edition or whatever.
Mordio.
Mordio. Yep, Mordio.
Halfling Wizard.
Also, Halfling Wizard.
So, you have to convince Charles Dune and Mordio to vote against, or at the very least one of them, because majority vote would win.
Yeah, so I just gotta convince one of them.
Yeah. Mordio would probably be in the Royal Castle, which isn't in the city, but Charles Dune is in the Heroes Guild, which is one of the places you plan to go to eventually.
Best bet is to talk to Charles Dune then.
Yeah. Well, he might be the more tricky one. He's friends with the captain. They go back.
Huh. Better yet, Rufus, I'm gonna try and convince...
Sorry, you cut out there.
I said, better yet, Rufus, I'm gonna try and convince both.
Well, Mordio would probably be more likely to vote against him, but right now his vote is undecided.
Fair enough. And you said I have how many months? 4?
You got like a few months, like maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
For the court.
Okay.
Court starts for him. So you got this guard captain that's hospitalized, and the city's against. Well, someone's against him.
Got it. But I mean, if he's already shady, resurrection, you know.
According to one person.
Fair enough.
You have some investigations to do.
What's new?
Every time you go to get answers, oh boy, more questions.
Right. I miss going over here and killing the lads. That's fine.
It's like, oh, remember back in the day when things were easy? You go to a place, you kill things, and problem solve.
Alright. Alright, well. I'll reach out to shake his hand.
He shakes yours.
I'll keep I'll keep reporting to you, sir.
Okay. I'll look forward to it.
You got anything I can show your guards so I can come in without having to get your daughter?
I'll mention it to them. Don't worry
I'm
about
like, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what else do you want to do?
I will meet Mirden in the park.
Yeah, because by that time, Mirden has finished his book
Wait.
and wandered over to the park.
I lied. I need to go to the crafting sector.
Crafting sector? Okay, so crafting sector, which one specifically?
The one that lets me build this pistol and crossbow. Or hand crossbow.
Okay, so first, since you haven't actually been in the crafting district, that would be a investigation check to figure out which place is which.
Got it. No, I don't.
It takes you a few hours, but you eventually you find the blacksmith, and you ask, "Is this the tinker shop?" And he's like, "No, next door."
I'm like, okay.
Right? The every tool.
I'm like, I might be back, by the way. And then I go over to the tinker store.
Yeah. When you go inside the blacksmith, though, it looks like a factory, essentially.
Ooh.
Well, the front is just like a private forge where he does like his own commissions for people, but like the building is large, but when you walk in, it's only just one small area. The rest of the area in the back is just a huge factory, mass producing like
Yeah.
as much weapons and armor as possible.
Understood.
Yeah. So, but as you were walking around, though, you did learn of a new store that will be opening up soon, not yet open.
Okay.
You found a signpost with an ad on it saying, new shop opening up here soon called the Apocalyptic Arsenal.
That's
Yes,
lame.
I know. They specialize in making stuff out of monster parts, exotic materials, and highly volatile substances. So stuff that is made from freaky monster parts, stuff that you can't find normally, and stuff that explodes.
Got it.
So you just like, in your head is like a little balloon, right? And then a little thought bubble, right? And then there's like, monster part. And then like, weird looking material. And then explosion. And then an equal sign, biking.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to look forward to. But yeah, next door there's an engineer shop, tinkerer, called the Every Tool.
I enter the every tool.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the shop description. Where is? Oh, it's in my shop list. Oh, I got so many things open now. That one? That's that one. Okay. So you come up to one of the shops. You see a building that looks like a high-tech laboratory with moving mechanical parts on the outside. The sign above the front of the shop is a magical hologram saying the Every Tool. The front door is mechanical. There is a lever that you can press. It automatically slides the door in two, and then the two halves retract into the sides of the door frame.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah. So you pull the switch to open the door. Inside, you see what looks like a mechanic's workshop. There's equipment for hoisting up large machinery, chains extending down from the ceiling through a pulley system, several work tables with tools fucking everywhere, See metal bins full of crafting parts lined up by the wall. And working at a bench with a welding mask on is a well-dressed person. You can't see their face, but they have mechanical arms. Like prosthetics.
Mm-hmm.
They're currently working on some kind of gun, but it's incomplete, so you can't quite tell what it is, but they're a little distracted as they're going a full hand with the welding torch.
Well, I'm not gonna look directly at the welding, but I'm gonna wait patiently, because you don't disturb Master while he's doing his crap.
So you wait for like a few minutes. You're just watching them do a thing, and then you notice they kind of screw up slightly. It's like, God damn son of a bitch! Grabs the thing that they're working on, crushes it in their mechanical hands, and throws it in a scrap bin.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you got an angry person with a welding torch now. Roll initiative.
Oh no. I'm
They,
just dodging,
yeah.
trying to.
You're just standing there
talk sense
watching,
into it.
and then they look up, remove their mask. It's a half-elf woman with a short... Oh, God, what was their description again? Really gotta start grouping things together.
Mm.
They got, like, short, almost like a grayish brown. It's a weird color. They have, like, they're well-dressed. They have, like, a dress vest on, tie, but they have mechanical prosthetic arms.
Mm.
Yes. It's a half-elf woman. How long have you been standing there?
Enough to know things didn't go the way you planned.
Oh. Throws a welding torch to the side. Yeah, no, I was trying to work on a new upgrade for the hook shot, but...
Oh.
Well, I've been distracted lately. Throws her fucking mask across the room.
Fair enough. I'll be like, so what's your distraction?
She looks around. Like, there's no one else at the store, is there? Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, good. So, I was working on a new experimental suit, and then I was told by the All Goods Emporium that I can't legally sell it. So they confiscated it, and now it's in their vaults, and they're gonna sell it, and I get nothing for it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. Stupid contracts.
Where is this suit?
In the vault of the All Goods Emporium.
Interesting.
Basically, All Goods Emporium is a massive World Trade Center, and they have a warehouse that takes in... Don't go 9/11 on it, please.
Understood.
Bye, Kate. Shush. Anyway, they receive goods from every single country in the world, and then they sell it here in the city. And also, you know, merchants from other countries come here to sell their goods. Where's my super suit?
So I just start chuckling a little bit. I'm like, sorry. No, it's not your fault. That this happens sometimes. You were saying?
Yeah, essentially, it was basically... It allows people to get in and out of places a lot easier, and they deemed it something I can't legally sell, because it would allow people to only do illegal things, like breaking and entering.
So they intend to sell it to the highest bidder then?
Well, they're planning to sell it to the military.
No. So why couldn't you sell it to the military?
Because my contract with the All Goods Emporium prevents me from doing that. See,
Well,
most of the businesses here for crafting and down the business district, a lot of things that we make, we have a contract with the All Goods, so we don't generally sell stuff here in the shop. We'll make things for private contracts or private commissions, but we have a contract to make certain stuff for the Emporium that then it gets sold around the world, and then we make money off of that, but we have a quota. But there are certain things we're not allowed to put into that.
I'm like, so say you couldn't say that I contracted you out for that power suit.
Well, there wasn't a contract for it when they came in to collect the quota for this month.
Interesting.
Yeah, so when they found that and they asked me about it, well, let's just say I'm not always the best at hiding things.
It'd be hard to hide a suit, I bet.
Yeah, especially a suit that's designed specifically for breaking and entering.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Can't 100% say I can get it back for you without committing a crime, I guess, and I'm not really to that thing. But I'll see what I can do. With that being said, can you see what you can do for me?
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
I'm gonna pull out the two sets of parts: the hand crossbow and then the pistol.
She's going to investigate the parts. So she's looking at the parts, right, examining like their make. Then
Mhm.
she looks up at you. Really?
I'm like, no, what really?
She takes out one of the pieces, like the handle, basically, to
Yeah.
since they're both like gun-based weapons, crossbow and pistol.
Yeah.
And she points to little insignia on it.
And I look at the insignia.
The insignia for her business.
I'm like, oh, I didn't even know.
Where did you get these?
So you know the underground syndicate thing?
Have what?
Oh, you know your drug problem in this town, city?
Yeah, everyone knows about that.
Yeah. Well, I went in with a group, assisted by some of the guards, and while we were trying to save a certain somebody and went through a bunch of hassle and whatnot, we found those parts along with actually this half plate I'm wearing.
She leans in and looks at the half plate, and then she pulls back the chest part,
Mhm.
and looks just basically she's looking down your shirt at this point. She's all up in your face.
Yeah, that's fine.
And hey, look, it's my insignia.
I'm like, cool. So you know how to put these together?
She's just like staring at you, just like not quite sure how to respond to you right now. So the stuff that was stolen from me, you want me to build it for you so you can continue to use it.
I smile. Well, I stole from the Steelers, so
But they stole from me.
it wasn't me who stole from you.
No, but
I'm like-
generally when stuff is stolen and is retrieved, you said you were working with the city guard, so shouldn't you return stolen goods?
I'm like, wait a minute. How do you know that I didn't just buy this off somebody else?
You just told me where you got it.
Got what?
The half plate and these parts.
I'll wink and I'll be like, listen, you're not getting these back, but I can make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
You make this pistol, and I give you mine, and then I will look into your suit.
Roll
You can keep the
persuasion.
hand crossbow.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah!
She still beats you by 2.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
She doesn't. She only gets like a +4.
+4 is a lot! I'm rolling zeros here, dog. And then even with disadvantage, 17, that's good.
No deal.
Okay, well, I'll find somewhere else to build these things.
Yeah, you do that. She goes back to her work table.
Find out. Oh, I do leave her the hand crossbow though.
grabs it, kind of grimacing at the armor.
Like, can I help you?
Just leave already.
Sounds good. Do. And then I leave.
Alright. So, good first impression with the engineer.
I gave her options. I said I was even going to help her with her suit, but I can only do so much.
I think it was more the part, you're not getting these back.
Well, it's true.
It's the best way to get on a merchant's good side. You find their stolen goods and say, you're not getting these back. Unless you do something for me. I'm like, I already got robbed.
That's business.
She got robbed, though.
Yeah, that's not my concern.
Yeah.
Business is business. If you're gonna be a businessman, you gotta know that what comes with the bag comes good.
Yeah, but she did not seem to want to do business with you.
Well, that's all good. I don't need business.
Anywhere else you want to go?
Yeah, no, I'll just go to the park now. Trying
Alright.
to see if I can find Aqua.
Alright, well, with that, we will end session because I gotta do Vickles stuff. And the park involves all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, plus it's 10:30, so
Yeah.
it's late enough.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So ending session.